being on vacation. Him and the hell.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Decatur's realest all-star, Corey Davis. And y'all see, man, we are by our lonesome man. The OG is on vacation. First vacation away with the wifey. They are celebrating for Valentine's week this week, man. So hey, I hope you're out there enjoying it. We will hold the fort down for you while you are away. So, Corey, how you feeling, Brody?
I'm straight, big homie. I'm always good. I'm always in good spirits. You know how I do it. I'm gonna miss the OG and his hating. You know what I mean? But you know, we're gonna hold it down like we've always done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm hoping, like you said, that him and the wifey and I mean, you know, they're having a good time. Everybody deserves, you know, some little R&R. You know, hey, you know, I know between you and I, we always got to try to fit it in and get somewhere and make it happen. So I am a advocate to getting away and just, you know, decompressing sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like you said, that R&R is important. You know, you got to have that time with your wife, man.
No.
And the busy life that we live, you got to make time for your significant other. So
now let me ask you this before we get into it. What's one of the best vacations, you know, that you've taken? So I mean, let's say within the past 5 years.
One of the best ones. That's a great question.
My wife already had her answer for you. But go ahead.
Egypt was nice. I think
and that's what she hollered out.
Egypt. I want to say Hawaii. I want to say Belize.
Belize.
Yeah, but I think
okay.
Belize.
Tell me about it. Now that's near. Where's Belize?
Wife says Egypt. Definitely, she definitely went with Egypt.
Belize.
Yeah, Belize is out there, by in between like Cuba and or Jamaica and
it's in the Caribbean.
Yeah, in the Caribbean. Yeah. It's Caribbean.
I was all out. Boy, I was about to say it's over in Europe. Okay, I'm all out.
She said Belize was wonderful. Yeah, Belize was nice, man. We really enjoyed Belize. I think we got an opportunity to really relax and see Belize. We had to take a little crop plane to get to the island. That was our first time taking one of them little.
Hey, man, you know, hey, look, I was about to let me tell you something. My wife is terrible on the plane because I was about to go. Tell me about it. And when you say the crop dust, I'm out. See, listen, let me tell you something. I normally go to sleep on the plane. You know what I'm saying? I normally that's just what I do. I like to. I'm gonna tell the truth. You know, I'm sharing with my TCY family. You know what I'm saying? So don't share my business. I'm not sharing your business. I'm sharing my experience on the plane. So look, I'm sitting there. You know what? And she grabbed me. I am not okay. I'm not okay. I am not okay. And I'm like this. Well, you know, okay. Look, You know how you go through a little bit of turbulence.
Right.
She don't like no turbulence. I mean, she want a smooth ride. It might as well be a spaceship. She don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the crop, hey, look, the crop planes out. Cause I was about to ask you to get into it with me a little bit, but okay, but Belize was cool.
Belize. Wife says Egypt, of course. You know that was the most recent one we've gone on. Hawaii was beautiful. Yeah, I loved Hawaii as well. So
how long was the flight to Hawaii?
Was it 14? Was it 12, 14 hours, something like that?
Killing me, man. You killing me.
You gotta do Delta One. You gotta do Delta One, man.
Okay.
You can enjoy it. Like it ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing
So
like it.
I think so honestly, the first we went to we got married in Mexico. We've gone to where did we go? Dominican Republic. But most of the time those flights were 5, maybe 6 hours. We haven't flown over 5 hours. I think, Vegas, a few places, but we're trying to get better with, like I said, our traveling as well. Yeah. But we got some restrictions, and I ain't talking about the flight. I got a Davis restriction. So,
yeah, wife says, man, you won't know if you're on Delta One. You won't know how long the flight is. It's you get the.
When you say Delta One, tell me what you mean. Because we flew Delta to New York, but I mean, what you mean? First class?
Yeah, first class. First class is Delta One. It's where you lay your seats back. You actually sleep in bed. You got the full course meals, and it's like you're in your own little hotel room on the flight.
Oh, okay. On the 747 or 757?
Is whatever the big one is.
Okay, Delta One.
Chris said, come with us to Rome. Go with us to Rome. We're going to Rome in July.
This July?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hey, you gotta give me some time.
What's up, RC? Let's welcome RC to the channel, man. James Littlejohn, and of course, my wife, Crystal Wright. And before we even jump in it, man, we definitely have to give our great sponsor a plug, man. Here we go.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you.
And you.
Let's welcome everybody on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, man. We thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. RC, man, he's trying to get on bad, dog. He said, "You said I can be one of the hosts."
I was looking for him. I can't find him, man. I be coming in the building. I know maybe it's the wrong time, but when I look for him on that backside of the building, I can't tend to. I was looking for teeth and dark skin.
When you walk in, if you go in through going to the center, he'll be right there on the left. But he don't get to like 5.
Oh, okay.
5:30.
So 5. I'm in the middle. So I may be in the kitchen.
Yeah. So, all right. Hey, man, happy NBA All-Star Weekend. And this is where we're going to start. They are right now picking their team, LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And what is baffling to me, and I'm just going to throw it out there.
Uh-oh. What?
This man played hurt right after he got the record.
Are you salty behind that?
Came back a game before the All-Star game, just so he can play in the All-Star game.
Wait a minute, G. This is your team. Are you salty because he took a break? Do you know how much it took out of him with that breaking the scoring record? You salty?
So I'm very salty. I'm very salty. Now, is it about the record or is it about the team? So the team.
How many games did he miss? 3?
Yeah, 3 or 4 games.
Oh wait, they making trades too?
They made a trade.
Yeah, them two. They just traded. They just did a trade. What are they doing? Is this something new? Where they make a trade with each other? Because they've obviously picked, so now they're doing a trade. They trading the Joker.
Ain't that something? So RC said it was 3 games he missed. James Littlejohn said he's salty as well. Yeah, I'm salty, man. I don't like the fact that you played to get your record, and then the very next game after you got your record, you sat out. Then you sat out another game. Then you sat out. Then they said your ankle was hurt.
Okay, that's not legit.
Is it legit? I didn't see his ankle hurt when he got the record.
Okay, hold on. I don't get where you come from. I'm not even a Laker fan, but the crazy part is they won 2 out of those 3 while he was gone. So what you tripping on?
The fact that he sat out after he got the record. So
you need a break.
You need a break.
You just broke one of the most prolific records ever. You know how much he said that took out of him. That game, his adrenaline was pumping. Did you see what he did after he scored? I mean, after he broke the record, nothing. I think he get 1 basket. He was spent. That dude needed a moment.
RC said he's 50 years old. He wasn't playing like he was 50. He's 38. We brag about how well.
Uh-oh. You okay with him saying that?
Well, he takes care of it, Corey. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Now all of a sudden he had to take a break. Now all of a sudden his body's breaking down now.
Come on, G. I think we were talking about before this happened how he was being treated after, or let's say by one of his main teammates. We were talking about that in a sense, that AD wasn't that nice to him, or his emotions wasn't all that great. Then when he decides to take a 3-game break, he's being criticized for it. But look, when he comes back, he was right back into it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they had just made a trade. They got some. I think y'all look a whole lot better in terms of the trades, but y'all tripping because he took 3 games off. That's crazy. Uh-oh, y'all. Am I the only one still on this thing?
Yeah, I am.
There you go. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. This thing is doing everything.
You good, man? Did you get my email or my text? Hello? Everybody, I apologize for the technical difficulties my guy's going through right now. Maybe because he is blasphemous and criticizing LeBron James right now. So what we'll do is we'll listen to Old Canada. They just finished it. So while they're doing that, allow me to say a few things while my man's internet service is coming back together. As you see him right now smiling. But so what we'll do is, Kamarie, your feelings, you said my feelings, my business. Okay, I get you, Nevertheless, I just feel like it shouldn't have been taken that far for what this guy has done with breaking the all-time record. So let's do this here while my guy is trying to find some internet service. How is it that a non-Laker fan, I got nothing invested in this, didn't feel like it was too bad that he took a few games off? As Laker fans out there, do you feel like the Lakers are in a better spot right now? I do. My wife said, why do they have one of my skewers up there? I don't know where the skewer came from. I think one of my kids brought it up here in my spot. Anyway, so I'll continue. So I don't know what, what G is going to be talking about when we get back. But I'm going to talk about the All-Star break since you got me here. I watched the 3-point contest. I watched the new dunk contest. I think the dunk contest did pretty good. Hold on, what you say, Kamara? And say his name is King James. Some things you don't question. Okay, I feel that. You are correct. Now let's say this here. This dude is 38 years old, and he has a legitimate right to feel, like I said, if it was his ankle, or after you just accomplished something that I don't think we'll ever see again, because he's gonna play next year. He's gonna add some more points to this thing, possibly another 5,000 that he's gonna dump onto this record. We'll never see that again. So for him to take a break, I think that's pretty cool. You know, Crystal, she said he's the only one who benefited from breaking this record. Maybe, but it's not like, okay, he did set out to break the record at a certain point when in your career, when you say, I got a chance to do this. Yeah, who else is going to benefit? Your family benefited. I think the Lakers benefited. The fans definitely benefited, Crystal. I'm just saying he needed a little bit of understanding, and I'm giving him that, though I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a 50-50 fan when it comes to LeBron James. I liked him when he was at Cleveland. I loved him when he was at Miami. But I'm just saying, I think for him to take a break after breaking the record, 3 games, that ain't nothing. You know? What you saying, Crystal? He was for him. What? Oh, come on. Let me see. What you say, Remus? You need 2 people on the screen. Send me the link. You know what? I don't have your number, Remus, so I can't send it to you. But I would, you know. But G gonna have to let you in. I will send you the link. I'm gonna have to get your number as soon as we get off the show or when I see you. But he said I will grant him no grace. Wow, y'all killing me with this LeBron James situation. I get it. I get it. Y'all want to see him break the record and continue to play. But when you take a break, let's say if his ankle was legit, what you gonna say about that then? You know, how is it that you can come to the most decorated record in the NBA, the most, you know, hallowed, like I said, from 38, almost 40 years, and you get close to breaking it, or you break it, like you said, his adrenaline was flowing, his body was doing something that he never thought that it would do, which was tire himself out. Hey, look, oh, there you go. You unplug it and plug it back in. You look at, he's still internet's still working funny. Use your phone, y'all. Anyway, my wife says I don't like this new NBA where players always need to take breaks unless you have a true injury. Play the season. I get that. Back in the cut when I was coming up, let's say the 80s and 90s, and to Michael Jordan's credit, he played just about every game. I will agree with you on that, honey. There is this new analysis on players and the way that owners want to keep them healthy, and they call it load management. Load management is the reason why players get a day off, and I think it was started by the San Antonio Spurs. Load management came, via Greg Popovich. You know what I mean? So, G, you good, brother? Still a little shaky. All right. You good, brother?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now a little bit, but you broke up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm about to go to my phone, man.
You gonna go to the phone?
Yeah.
Send your boy Remus. Look, Remus. Like I said, if we got time, we'll bring him in. If not, then I'll leave that with you. But y'all killing me with this LeBron, man. I guess a lot more people feel the same way you do.
It's disappointing, dog. It's very disappointing. It's about for me. It's about being competitive and trying to help your team win. I don't believe he's all in on the team. I believe he's all in for LeBron.
What did you? I don't know what you want the guy to do.
Play.
Play?
Yeah.
Has he up until the record? Has he been playing for you?
He's missed, I think he's played 45 games. 46 now because of this last game he just played.
He's played 46 games.
AD has played 38 games.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah. He's like 7 behind him.
But LeBron ain't been hurt. Well, the load management because of his age, right? You saying? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me ask you this: at the trade deficit, did y'all not get better?
We did. Absolutely. We got younger. We got better shooters, and I really that really hurt me that he did not come out the doggone play with these new people that we got.
He did 3 games later. You want him to come the first game? I mean, I think.
Why did he come? All right. So if your ankle is hurting, right? Why come back right before the All-Star game? Why not take that? Because you about to get some more rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why play the game before the All-Star game? Why not just take that game off too to really rest that ankle that's hurting?
He just said it was bothering him. He said the ankle was. How am I defending your guy? I'm lost here. Why am I defending your 38-year-old king? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
So where are you right now in terms of LeBron? Where is your and like?
What do you mean?
Like right now you're dissing him.
I'm not. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You didn't like that.
I no at all. I grew up in the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryants, the Tim Duncans, they
don't say Tim Duncan. Don't say Tim Duncan.
They play.
Tim Duncan was under load management.
Who took him out? It wasn't because of him.
Oh, Popovich.
Yeah. It was Popovich. It wasn't him saying I'm not playing. So RC says maybe because he was really hurt. So if you're really hurt, why come in and play the game before the All-Star game? And then you're about to play in the All-Star game.
You think he's going to play hard in his All-Star game?
It hard or not. You about running up and down on that ankle. The ankle. He's going to be jumping, right?
He's going to be jumping.
He's going to be jumping.
All right, well, man, like I said, I guess we're gonna agree to disagree on this one. I gave him some leniency, but like my wife said, you can hold someone accountable and still like him. So okay, I got it.
So RC said because he took 3 games off.
3, yeah, he took 3.
So that's why he can play the game before the All-Star game. It had nothing to do with him wanting to play in the All-Star game, so it don't look as bad.
Well, look, okay, let's all right, we'll stay right there for a second, but I want to ask you this. Since then, when he was taking his days off, you had some guys that got shipped off to different places on your Lakers squad. Russell's gone. Mr. Antagonist itself, Bev is gone. Y'all let go to Bryant. Y'all let Bryant go too, right? Who else?
The guy from Golden State. The guy from Golden State. The guy from Golden State. Yeah.
That's why from Golden State. Who?
With the 3 names. He wasn't that good, baby.
I'm gonna say, I don't even know who they is. But do y'all look better with the pickups?
Absolutely.
A lot younger, a lot faster.
Yeah. A lot faster, better shooting.
Yeah.
Better defense. Oh yeah. So I think so. I think we have improved. I like the move that they've made. So RC says, man, G, you're around Brown's age. If me and you went out on the court and played 21, you're gonna need to. Look,
he is not LeBron's age.
I'm not LeBron's age, and I will probably need 3 weeks off if we went out there and played 21. If we went out and played 21, you probably wouldn't get 5. Just let you know that, RC.
Hey, Remus, look, he posted a clip with him and his son playing ball, wore him out. I remember that clip, wore him out, and put it on social media. Look, that man was cheating. That was Chris you were playing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Chris. Yeah.
Ooh, Chris put it.
Hey, so Kanisha says, is it true that Braun wants to get rid of AD? I think it's both. I think it's both. I think there is something to what we said about AD being upset, and I think LeBron may be a little upset with him as well.
Where you heard it from? You did post it. Where you heard it from?
Social media.
Okay, so
they got some sources. So
you've been an LA fan. Do you feel like there's some validity to that?
Absolutely. We said it. We said it. We said it with him not clapping. I think that right there says a lot.
That was a start.
That you can't hide it when you're really not vibing with each other, man. And I think that was just the beginning of it all. And yeah, I think it's a marriage on the brinks, really. So Mario said he played 5-on-5 6 months ago and he ain't come back yet. Don't do me like that, Mario. Don't do me like that.
Y'all had a 5-on-5?
5-on-5 half court. 4-on-4. I think it was 4-on-4.
Oh, that's a half court?
Look, they put me with the old folks. They put me with the old people, man.
Yes, indeed.
So I think we got to play with some dude who was like 65, 70 years old, man.
We always at the church.
At the church, yeah.
That church league, what?
Hey, threw in the ball.
Look, I remember playing one time with my little brother. It was in a church league game. Let me tell you how gangster this was. We played on carpet. It's like this whole.
Yeah.
Hey, I was in there. Look, ball bouncing this out. Just in case you took a tumble, it ain't gonna hurt.
What was that? Norcross?
Cedar Grove.
Okay.
Yeah, Cedar Grove Baptist Church, man. And in their gym, I'm telling you, that thing fully carpeted. Fully carpeted. Look, I'm sitting there like, that was my first time playing on carpet. I'm like, what's going on?
We used to play in the league in Norcross, where they had carpet.
Carpet. Yeah, man.
Yep. All right, man. So speaking of All-Star Weekend, we had a slam dunk contest that I was telling some. I think I might have told some of you all last show about this Matt McClung dog. Woo! I got a couple highlights, man. I want to show you all, but let's start with it was actually a 2-man race. I don't know what these other guys were doing. Sims from the Knicks, very disappointing. I didn't think he was going to do well, and he didn't do well. He didn't do well.
He said he did.
He actually tried to beg for them to give him a 50 in one of his dunks, man, which was horrible.
Wow.
Here we go, y'all. Here's a clip of some of the dunk contests. Oh, not yet. I don't want to show that one yet. I don't want to show that one. Yeah, good. So, yeah, people understand how hard that dunk was. And then they kind of showed and told you why it was a difficult dunk. Because when he tossed it up, he didn't toss it up off the bounce. He actually threw it up in the air and then jumped and caught it in the air and then windmill.
Yeah, but I didn't get the warm and fuzzy on that dunk either. It didn't seem. I get when you start to break it down on the difficulty, because I know I couldn't do it. Even I couldn't do the motion, no, let alone dunk. I know that. But it just didn't give enough flair. Okay. As difficult as it was, when I hear like Shaq say, okay, it didn't really blow my skirt up. That's what I say. But it don't deserve a 50. Was that a 50 dunk?
They gave him, I believe, a 48.5 or something like that, 47.
Okay.
So that That was a good dunk. I thought it was a good dunk.
Okay.
But
Was it 50?
No, it wasn't 50. It wasn't 50.
Okay.
The show was taken over by this young man here. I want to try. Ooh, okay. Okay. But watch this. We didn't catch this before, though. Watch this. He gonna tap the backboard, too. Oh. Is that a 50? Is that a 50?
That's a 50. That's a 50. So I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz I've been watching this little kid, not knowing I've been watching him. He got a bunch of highlights for high school out there. I didn't realize who this kid was. I seen him, and in high school he was just as gangster, and you know how the first time, not to sound racist or anything, but I'm like, this white boy is sky. You know what I mean? He was in his high school days, he was jumping over people, and he also did the same thing. Did he not? Is that the same kid that went to Georgetown?
Was it Georgetown? I don't know if it's Georgetown.
Let me see. Mac McClung. Yeah, it was number 2 at Georgetown. But
okay. Yeah, Georgetown. Okay.
Yeah. But and then he was the rookie of the year, G League rookie of the year.
So he's 24. He's been back and forth. He was with the Lakers for a second, Golden State for a second.
Y'all had him.
So he's been back and forth.
Okay.
G League, 10-day contracts, in and out the NBA. So he's a vet just with no name right now.
Okay. So I did see Shaq when he was saying, "Listen, nobody knows you. Make them know you. Right now. Go out there, don't miss." He said, "Look, that's Shaq's that's his MO, or that's his pet peeve. Yeah. Missing dunks. You can't be a dunker and you miss dunks. Don't miss."
That boy is very, very nice. He got some other dunks on social media that he's done that is up there with these dunks. All right. So I think he's on the show, man.
Do you have his 720?
I do. We're gonna go to it. That's the 720. I'm bad.
Was that a double pump?
A double pump. Look at his face. a double pump. You know how hard it is? Look, he's jumping over, buddy, grabbing the ball, double pumping. Look at this. Stop.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All right. Yeah, that. Oh, shh.
2 hands, 720. And look, I was saying all his dunks are back dunks. That's what we failing to realize. He back dunking. That was 3 that we just saw. Now, like you just said, when your head right here at the rim on a double pump, it's so hard to do. And then you do a 720.
Well,
That,
it's not, they are complaining on social media that it's not a 720, and they saying it's a 540 because it's not a complete triple turn. So they're saying it's a 540, but then other people are saying it's not even a 540. That's just a 360 because the way he started already turned, and now they just trying to hate on the kid now.
okay. Wait a minute. They may have a point, G. I want to share something with you, and maybe you can share it with the people here. So those people who are on right now, if you're on your YouTube, just type in 720 dunk, and it's a dude called The Air Up There. All right. I don't know if you've seen that dunk before. Have you seen it, G?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah.
Okay. If you can show them that now, they were saying,
I don't have it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were saying that he has the truest 720. Let me see. Oh Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up, I'm trying to send the G right now. So I just sent it to G. If you can put it on there, this is what they claim to be the most truest 720. Now, 720 is 2 times in the air. I don't care how you look at it. You spin it 2 times. Now, some people don't like to give the credit for when you hit the rim and then turn your body coming off the rim. You know what I mean? But you're still turning 2 times in the air. I don't care how you look at it. 2 times in the air is 2 times in the air. But then you got to look at the dunk that this dude is doing. 2 hands. Not 1 hand and, Statue of Liberty 360 or 720. This dude got 2 hands and his body has turned 2 times in the air, however you look at it. After he grabbed the rim and turned himself a little bit more, whatever. The average person can't do it.
So let's see if we can show y'all. Can y'all see that? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I probably got to fix my screen. Hold on. We are doing something totally different here. All right. Let's see if we can play this thing.
I was at tap it. How do you normally you have to load them onto
Yeah, load them.
Okay.
So this is, of course, I'm gonna do a commercial.
Right. Yeah, AKA. So here it is.
So if you look, the way he takes off, his body is already turned. Yeah. So
right
there, he's already pretty much. So is it a 540 or is it a 720?
See, that's what I'm saying. We can't be that judgmental on.
You can't be that judgmental. You can't be judgmental.
Because even if he's turning, come on, man. That you turning
like that in the air, and you're still able to dunk and know where the rim is. Like that's.
Look, let me tell you. One time I was just walking. I jumped up in the air, turned around. I almost fell. I broke my ankle. The average person can't jump in the air and turn 1 time around, let alone 540 or 620, whatever y'all trying to say. If it ain't a full 720, just go to walking and then just jump and turn yourself in the air 1 good time. You ain't gonna do it. And some of y'all about to fall. Ask James Little John with his slew foot itself. He probably can't do halfway. He can't do 190. But gee, is that not a talented dunk though?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that Mac McClung has brought back not just NBA All-Star, but the dunk contest.
Oh, him against Zach LaVine or Aaron.
I would like to see that.
Man,
I've seen some more dunks that he has. that can rival some of their dunks. I believe Matt McClung has done the sit down under the legs dunk.
Oh, he's done it too.
He's done a spin dunk and dunked it without even looking at the rim. Like it, oh yeah, he nasty. He nasty.
Is that the same kid? Because they got another white boy. Excuse me, but they call him the jump kid, ain't it?
Okay, yeah, no, that's a different kid. That's a different kid. Yeah, that's different.
Dude.
Okay.
That's
different kid.
Yo, so all right, let me throw this out at you because I heard this, by your boy Stephen A. Smith. Now he said that the NBA should open this up to, how you have those professional non-NBA ballers that since we can't get a decent NBA, like I said, hadn't been a decent dunk contest to this day, since Aaron and Zach LaVine.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be open to bringing some of these G League guys, some of these high flyers that play outside of the NBA into a dunk contest that's for the All-Star weekend?
No,
really,
because it's supposed to be about the NBA.
Okay.
If we're just gonna do just a basketball team or basketball league, then maybe so. But I think this is NBA All-Star weekend, not just basketball weekend. So no, just not just throw anybody out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be okay with it. I want to see the NBA players dunk.
That's what I'm saying. Remember last year when we criticized that dunk contest.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
But I would rather see the NBA players doing it than somebody else that don't even play basketball for real.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question.
Not all day to do it.
If McClung wasn't in this dunk contest, would you have been happy with what you saw?
From Trey, from Trey, that's about it. I was surprised Scottie Pippen Jr. didn't do that well. So RC said it would be more entertaining. He says it's all about entertainment, right? There are people out there.
Yeah, it's some guys that can do some dunks. They can't play on a basketball team, but they can dunk and put. They can jump and put it in the hoop.
I mean, we got some guys that can play with NBA players that's not in the league.
Yeah,
so we don't want to see them out there playing.
That's true. Now, the only thing I would say about how we were talking about with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, I think at this point now, what we fail to realize, it's been 5 years since that dunk contest.
I didn't even realize it's been that long, dog.
Yeah, it's been 5 years. So to say that they can probably do the same thing now, who knows? Because it takes a lot to get up there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be the same guys.
I've seen Zach still get up there with ease.
You think so?
Yeah, Zach. He do it in game. Like he just fly through the Aaron Gordon, he seemed like he may have dropped a little bit.
She's got a favorite mom. And she was at the game. She was there too. She was there with Michael Jordan's son.
Oh gosh, you are crazy.
You think that messed up? Oh man, that's messed up.
That's tough.
Yeah, I'm in a dunk contest. My mama up there with Michael Jordan's son, and
did you happen to watch the other competitions that they had at NBA All-Star Weekend?
The only thing I actually watched, man, was the 3-point contest. Those are the only two. I didn't watch the celebrity game.
The celebrity game was good.
Was it? Okay,
that was actually good. I didn't see Future there. My guy RC. I don't remember having a picture or a video.
That go with Scottie Pippen. Okay.
Yeah.
I just hit your girl in some Gucci flip flops.
So yeah, the celebrity game I thought was really good. The rookie versus, I didn't like that. The rookie challenge. They had the 4 different teams: the G League team, the rookies, and they had 2 rookie teams and the second year team. I didn't like that format at all. It didn't do anything for me. But watching the skills challenge It was the rookies. It was Jamar Smith, your boy Paulo Bonchero,
Okay.
first round pick, and who was the other guy? Oh, guy from Detroit, who's Ivy. Yeah, Detroit. But they was missing everything. They had to do the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
As a team, I think they got 2 points.
Woo! I missed that one. Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. The Utah Jazz players, they won that competition. So it was okay. I thought that was pretty good, but the way they shot was horrible.
So with that in mind, when I was watching the 3-point contest, I'm not saying that they're not sharpshooters, because I think only one person hit 31 points. I think that was your boy from the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he only did that one time, but everybody else averaged about 25 to 26. That was the most.
Mm-hmm.
When you're looking for somebody to really just turn it on, get hot. They at one point each player, they were at their mark where they went through a whole rack of balls, but I didn't see anybody just move away from everybody. Show that I'm a true sharpshooter.
Yeah.
You had one guy, I forget, he had 2 points.
Six.
Was it 6?
I think 6.
5 or something. It won a bunch.
No, it was Herter, Kevin Herter,
the white guy.
But yeah, from Sacramento. It came from Atlanta last year.
Yeah.
Went to Sacramento this year.
That's where Kevin Herter was with us when.
Yeah. He was missing everything. Julius Randle, they threw him in there because somebody got hurt, so he took somebody's spot.
For a big man, I guess he was trying to do the big man and shoot 3.
He got 13. That was
his son started crying. One day, So yeah, but you want sharpshooters in there. Because I get it now. The big man wants to shoot the 3, but I want to see more sharpshooters play. You know what I'm saying? Or more sharpshooters come in for that 3-pointer. I don't know why Steph, wouldn't want to shoot. I don't know why Clay.
Yeah, he's hurt. Steph is hurt. I don't know why Clay didn't shoot it.
But what'd you say about Steph?
Steph is hurt. He's hurt.
Oh yeah.
He's hurt. KD is hurt, so he wasn't out there, and he didn't come back the game before, so he can make sure he played.
Shade, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The last time KD was in a 3-point contest, he didn't do well. He's not that. Yeah, he's not that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Where you can from the rack spot up. He's a spot up guy, but he's not the rack shooter type dude.
Yeah, I wonder why Clay didn't jump in there. Maybe Clay is done with it, just like your boy said he's done with it. Dame Lillard.
He's done. Dame done.
He said he's done. He said he won it his one time. Now he's good to go. So
yeah.
So yeah, man. I thought overall, All-Star Weekend has been a success. Honestly, I said, I thought Friday night was good. I thought Saturday night was good as well. And tonight we'll see what goes on tonight, and hopefully that's good as well. So
let me ask you a question: do you think, and this is my opinion, the players nowadays want to be the guy who's on the sidelines with their friends, who's on the sideline with the camera, who's on the sideline, they want to watch more than participate nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
They want to play in the game, but like I said, the activities I don't know if they want to do anymore. Especially when you get to a certain status in the NBA, I just don't see the activity like we used to.
Right. They like you said, they are definitely wanting to sit out and video record everything and wear their clothes and
yeah. Show I'm an average guy. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Got my true chill on.
Right. So, all right, man. But we're gonna stay on the NBA. I know there were some Hall of Fame inductees, man. Want to call them out for us, Big Corey?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me go back to it. All right. So the 2023 Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2023 hosts, let's see, Miami Heat's guard Dwayne Wade, Dallas Mavericks forward Dirk Nowitzki, San Antonio Spurs guard Tony Parker, Los Angeles Lakers big man. I mean, I guess would you consider him?
Yeah,
A Laker?
yeah.
Pau Gasol, San Antonio Spurs coach and current coach Greg Popovich, and Amherst coach David Hickson. Let me see if there are any other ones. There's Three River Community College Gene Bess, Kansas coach Marion Washington, WNBA legend Becky Hammond, Texas A&M coach Gary Blair, and Stanford's coach Jennifer Az. Then there's also Purdue's coach Gene Keady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is your 2023. These are the inductees. They're the 12 finalists into the induction of the Hall of Fame class of 2023. So not a bad group on that first five with Wade, Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, and Popovich.
Yeah. I totally agree with Popovich getting there. While he's still coaching, he's a legend, man. So I definitely agree with that.
Do you have a problem when a person is actively still doing their job and getting into
not as a coach? No, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I don't think you have to wait till they finish to see if they're going to be in the Hall of Fame. He already has the Hall of Fame credentials already. Might as well throw him in there. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think he can lose enough to not make him a Hall of Famer.
He got 5 or 6 rings. I think he got 6.
How many Timmy got? 5?
Timmy got 5. But didn't David Robinson get one without Tim?
Oh, so the Timmy got there.
Huh?
I don't think he got one without Timmy.
Oh, okay. He didn't get one by himself.
Didn't they lose to?
Let me see.
How many? So
breaking up a little bit, big homie. Let me see if I can find your 5. He got 5. 5-time NBA champion, 3-time NBA Coach of the Year, 4-time NBA Game All-Star head coach. And then he was the SCIA champion in 1988 too. That's when he was a player, I guess. But he's also got Olympic gold as well. He's as an assistant coach on the Olympic basketball team. It's a lot. Let's see. Rima said, "Do you think they just let anyone into the hall?" No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if you're still an active coach, do they put you in? But like G was saying, if you already have the credentials, why not? Me personally, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I kind of feel, like you should still keep playing first and still keep doing the job before you are inducted. But I don't know. I lean on the fence when it comes to that. Because I don't know if it'll take away from your Hall of Fame status. But if you like you said, if you already have the credentials, why not put you in? I guess, but I don't. We don't hear many active guys making it, But me personally, if I had to vote on, if I was one of those voting guys, I would have voted for after you're finished with the job. But hey, who knows, man? My man, he still got that internet issue, but there he is. Back in? Can you hear me, G?
I think, yeah, I hear you.
There you go.
Do you have a problem with Tony Parker being there?
No. He did his job on that championship team. They were a dynasty, during that time. And Tony Parker, TP was their guy. I don't have a problem with Tony Parker being a Hall of Famer. Now, what should have happened to me? Has Mano is Mano in yet? Manu Ginobili?
And with Kobe. Yeah, he went in last year.
He went in last year. Okay, Duncan is in, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Went in last year too. Yeah.
Okay, so Tony played one additional year after those boys, right? He played at he played for Michael Jordan, didn't
he? Yeah, he left.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
There you go. Come on. What he played? He played for the Hornets.
Can you hear me?
Say it again.
Yeah, he went somewhere. I can't remember where he went though.
Yeah, I think it was the Hornets. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Hornets.
Yeah, then Derek Fish need to get in too. Then
D Fish?
They the same player.
Nah, D Fish ain't the same guy as Tony Parker, man. D Fish one y'all main point guard when he played for the Lakers, man. Seriously? See, that way your enemies, nigga. You on that BS, man. What you talking about?
He was the main point guard.
Was he? I don't remember him running over two. You know, I don't remember him doing all of that.
We ran a triangle. That's why we ran a triangle.
I don't remember him saying triangle. You know, he won y'all. I don't give him that, man. I know he got the championships with y'all, but I just felt like he was at the right place at the right time. He played the same years as Kobe, but come on, man, not D Fish. He wasn't even a nominee, was he? Huh? See, that I'm saying. God don't like us. So you on that BS. That's why we can't hear you. So you know.
James agree with me.
Y'all both Laker fans. Of course he gonna agree with you. Okay, what about what? Okay, has Big Shot Bob, has he made it in yet?
Nope.
He ain't gonna make it. Them guys. What about Fox? Rick Fox. Rick Fox got the same amount, don't he? Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you blaspheme on the internet. Your service give up on you because God don't like that BS. Sell me on Fish again, man. You got when it clear up. Look, you need some clear still on your internet service. Excuse me. Say it again. I want the knife.
About to give Fish.
Say what?
I'm gonna give you stats for D Fish. All right.
I didn't hear you. Where your phone at? Hey, get your phone. Look, Remus. Next time, listen, I'm bringing you in because my man, listen, he killing me. This segment is brought to you by Eero. Mesh service. You know, if you don't have it, you can get 3 of these, put them right home. Mesh service network. I sent it to him, y'all. I did. Okay, he seemed to be clear now. Go back. Oh, he gone. How about, ladies and gentlemen, I was about to get him to sell us. Oh, I was about to get him to sell us. Oh, there he is. Okay. Now give it to me one more time on this Derek Fisher business. Take it on mute, cuz. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, his phone is the same way. The man got. Say something, G. Say something. You still got. Your picture is clear, but I just can't hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, what is that? Cricket service on your phone or whatever. Canada got cricket or Georgia Mobile. I still see I see the mute. Your mute sign is on. See if you can unmute yourself. Hey, what'd you say? What'd you say, Nala? We got another Android. I use Android. I don't know what G got. He said we got another Android. Come on with it. You got an Android too, don't you, Nalo? Hey, when I met Nalo, he had an Android too for years. So he don't know what he's doing. He probably just got a new iPhone. Old lady bought him a new phone. Yeah, you're right, Kamari. Yeah. iPhones are a problem. You're right. G, can you hear me? But we can't hear you. Okay. Go get your wife phone. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to let you know when you say. Uh-oh. Now what you doing? Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. So now we're gonna double up on the sound.
Look, I'm about to get off on that. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's try this here.
Okay.
I see. Y'all get off me, man. Golly.
Oh man. And the words what his name? If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
This has been a rough episode, bro, without the OG on here, boy.
Hey, I know, right? Hey, listen, you better call like he did, call them people and ask for a new router.
I'm
about
about
new.
I am
I ain't buying it. What he say? I ain't buying nothing. I'm getting me a new.
Look, I'm about to, bro. This is ridiculous. All right, man. So let's go ahead and move on, man. We've been talking about this NBA. Let's move on to this NFL.
He said, "G, you in the Matrix." Take this blue pill or the red pill. Look, Raymond want to be on this thing. He said, "I guess I'm going next episode."
Oh, boy, look. Hey, every day. Hey, man, just give me a segment, man. Just give me the show, man. Let me host
a segment. Oh, Lord, G.
He want to host the show. He said he want to host. Hey, so look, the NFL, man, they made some changes, and we talked about a couple of them last week. Another one has dropped down, and it's big for the OG's team. Where Bienemey leaves the two-time champion Kansas City Chiefs to go to the Washington Commanders on a lateral move to be the same thing he was in Kansas City, the OC. I see you shaking your head, Corey, man. Why do you think this happened?
I think he was forced to do this. I really do. This is my opinion. I think he was forced to do this only because now he has to reinvent himself. If he can do the same thing with this Commanders offense, there should be no reason why he won't be a head coach the following year. I think I'm hoping that this is a 1 year move. You know, if you can make this offense, let's say 12 wins, you know, sort of like, you know, where he's averaged 12 wins the past 5 seasons. You know, 12 at least. If you can turn one of these quarterbacks into, you know, I ain't gonna say the next Mahomes, but just a more efficient passer, turn this offense into a better driven, you know, offense, you know, in their division, you got to make him a head coach. You know, I think this was a strategic move to get him where he should have been 2 years ago. Because I don't see a reason to go down there. I not no shade on the OG because I know he's gonna give us a whole bunch. He's gonna watch this show, on this segment. But it made no sense. Why go to a team that my team can beat your team? Only to come in there and turn it around and to show you that this is what I can do. This is what my offense, this is what my innovativeness with any quarterback or any offense can do. If he reinvents the Commanders, you won't have a choice but to make him a head coach. Yes. Who was that?
That's what RC said. RC said, well, you got to understand, he wasn't calling the plays in KC. If he can have the same success when he is calling the plays, then he would get a head coaching job.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. So, Jeff Saturday is a head coach. Why does Bienemey need to prove anything anymore?
Hold up. I'm sorry. Hold up. He's saying that Bienemey wasn't calling the plays?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's not true at all. You got to go back and listen to he and coach, they were putting that stuff together. One by itself. Now at the same time, Andy Reid gave him props for the change after halftime. And at the same time, I always go back to the same example. When you are telling your star quarterback, if you don't get your butt back in that locker room and let them check out that leg, or you ain't coming back out here, that wasn't Andy Reid. Andy Reid was still on the sideline. I mean, in the game. He's still watching. Eric Bienemey was the one to step up and go, listen, if you don't go and let them check that leg out, you ain't going back in. And that's when he stormed off like a kid that just got their bike to him. He is a head coach. He's a head. He needs to have this opportunity. You got teams like the Eagles who they whole offensive defense and now they just the offensive coordinator. Another assistant got another job. They've only been doing this for maybe 2 years. He should have been there. There were 5 jobs open this year. 5.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So, and Stephen A. Smith,
I disagree. Go ahead.
Blamed it on Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs on why Bienemey is not getting the head coaching job.
Why? Why?
And he was saying it's because they are taking all the credit. So there is no other coach out there that's saying, yeah, I made those plays, or it's all me. They're saying that Andy Reid is taking too much credit for what's going on. And let me say this, after the game, you heard a lot of his players giving Andy Reid praises about the adjustments and stuff that they made in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid, we got Andy Reid and we got Pat Mahomes. We got Andy Reid. All the players were saying, they weren't saying Bienemey. And I believe I kind of understand what Stephen A. is saying. Like, you are taking so much of the credit away from Bienemey by, he does call a lot of the plays. It looks like he does. And from the outside, it looks like he has the play sheet right here. He's always talking to. I mean, it seems like he is calling a lot of the plays.
You want Eric Bienemey or Andy Reid?
Andy Reid.
They both do. They both, Now, so Bienemey has been there with him since 2013.
Yeah.
He
worked.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He's been the OC for the past 5 seasons. But like you said, he's worked his way up, since 2013. And I'm trying to figure out where about it. Are you saying that he's not deserving of a head coaching position?
I think he is.
Okay.
According to the criteria that everybody else has been using, I think he is. But this stigma of now all of a sudden he doesn't call plays, so he has to go earn it.
I don't see how that gives him an opportunity to be a head coach if he is not in line to be a head coach already.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if he does go to the Washington Commanders and they do become a prolific offense? What are they going to say? He's a hell of a OC. Not that he's a heck of a coach, a head coach. He's a heck of an OC.
So you think this move has killed them too?
I think so, man. He's proven already that he can be an OC.
Uh-huh.
Y'all, they're just stringing him along now. They're just playing a game with him.
Do you think he should have stayed until Andy Reid hung it up and and got the job at KC, or at least he would have got a better chance of getting it there?
Absolutely. And let me say this. I don't know. Ron Rivera is on the hot seat. I think we all know that.
Riverboat. Okay.
Yeah, Riverboat. They even with what happened last year with him benching Heineke for Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
We all thought then, like, ooh, Riverboat, he might be done.
Right.
So his leash is not going to be long. So maybe if mid-season they get rid of him, he becomes the interim head coach, and maybe they'll be able to see what he can do as a head coach. But
do you want that job?
I think he wants any job.
Okay.
At this point, for him to make that lateral move, I think he wants any job.
Yeah.
Now
I will give Andy credit this. Andy Reid, I'll give him this credit. He has coached 3 of the most athletic black quarterbacks, that we've seen in the past 25 years, from Donovan to Michael Vick, and now with Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So his offensive, in those offenses, he's done very well with those quarterbacks. He has experience with the running quarterback with the with that arm that's just that will unleash hell if you let it go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not dogging Bienemey by any means, and I'm not discrediting Andy Reid, because like I said, you got to know how to utilize that kind of talent as a coach. Yeah. So, but I do respect the fact that he gives Eric, the credit he deserves, that he's just due. He was like I said, when they were interviewing him, he's like, Eric, such and such, he just named me. He said, we all came in there. And they said, we all came in there. But he was giving them his just due. I don't think he just came in there and changed it himself.
Mm-hmm.
They all made some adjustments. That old circle play that they were doing, that's they're drawing some plays in the sand and trying to throw some people off. But yeah, I like I said, I don't agree with it. I'm like you. I would have stayed and eventually, hope, to have moved up afterwards. In the same breath like Tomlin did. Whenever what was the guy that was there? Yeah, you take the job and you make it yours.
Mm-hmm.
So it is wild, man.
Yeah. And
quick question.
Go ahead.
They do the 167, the first to 167.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
No. So are they still doing? I'm not watching it. Are they still doing the quarters, and then they add the points up? Whoever has the most points for that quarter, are they doing that still?
I didn't pay attention to that. If they did, I missed it.
Okay. When is Andy Reid leaving, though? No telling. He's getting up in age. I mean, he's very successful. I think they're asking the question now. Reporters are. So I think they're asking the question because I think they probably heard some rumblings, of maybe something happening, or maybe he's, approaching that time. And so it's possible. It's possible.
So he's 64. Mm-hmm. 64 is the new 54. Now we know he ain't no small cat, you know what I mean? But you know, who's the oldest coach in the league right now?
Your boy in Seattle.
Is he?
Yeah. He like 75, 76, something like that. 74.
Really?
Pete Carroll. Yeah.
Pete Carroll?
Yeah, Pete Carroll. Yeah.
He older than Belichick?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay, so Pete Carroll is 70. Belichick is 69. Look, okay, let me throw this out at you. Okay, so Pete Carroll, these active years, 25 years active coach.
Okay.
He's age 70. Bill Belichick, 69, active years, 45 coaching. Bruce Arians, but we know he stepped down.
Yeah.
He was 69 when he finished. He did 25 active years. Who was David Culley?
David Culley?
Yeah, 66. Was that the guy that was at Houston? That came for that 1 year?
That sounds about right. David
Culley. I wasn't sure, but so David Culley at 66. He rounds out that top 5 in terms of coaching or
whatever. Alvin said he had to keep coaching because he had to pay for them legal troubles for his son. And well, you dirty. Dirty.
Yeah, that was a little low. That was a little low.
Okay. So I think Bienemey has weapons in Washington. Quarterback is suspect, but you have Scary Terry McLaurin, you got Josh Dotson, you got Brian Robinson Jr., and you have a decent tight end. You need to fix your offensive line, but you have a defense that's going to help you get the ball back. So I think he has some pieces, man, to actually make that team successful. So we'll see what happens. I know Alvin is very happy with what's going on with them. I hope the worst for him, honestly, from my point of view. So another coach that is thinking about or doing an interview and trying to get back into coaching. He's now an analyst on, I believe, ESPN. Rex Ryan, bringing back that tough defense that he had, that he's been known for all these years. Maybe going to Denver. What do you think about that?
So peep the game. This is what I read today. So his twin brother was the defensive coordinator at the Saints all those years with
Rob Ryan.
Rob Ryan. Rob Ryan was the defensive coordinator for some time. And the way it was told, Rex was a integral piece. Their dad was Buddy Ryan.
Buddy Ryan, yeah.
And so both of them are what they think to be, defensive savants in a sense. Mm-hmm. But as an analyst and his brother, he was a integral part to helping Rob with some of his defensive moves. So he felt like this would be, I'm bringing in the same cat. I'm bringing in the same person that understands how I feel in terms of defense. And he said it was a no-brainer to ask him to come in and interview. They hadn't made the decision yet, but they, like you said, he's coming back in.
Yeah.
I think Rob is still in New Orleans. I think Rob Ryan is still there. I don't know if he was the defensive coordinator, but I think he's still on the staff. Let me see. Last that I looked, Rob Ryan was still there. Rob Ryan, NFL coach. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. He's at the Raiders now.
Yeah, Rob Ryan. He coached. He was a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys for a minute.
Oh, really? Y'all had him?
Yeah.
How was it then?
But it was tough. It was tough. It's very complex defense, and one person off, that whole thing is terrible. And we was off. I mean,
what year was this? Was it before he went to the Saints?
Yes.
Or after? And before?
Before. Like 13, 14. Let me see. Let me get it right. Let's see.
Rob Ryan is 60. I may have it here for you, pimping. Cowboys 2011 to 2012. He's only there for a year.
13. Yeah, they ended in 13. Boy, whew.
So he was only there 1 year.
Yeah, 2 years from 2011. Yeah, 2011, 2012. 2013, whatever it was.
He went to New Orleans 13 to 15.
Yeah,
then
we got rid of him on January 8th, 2013.
Okay. So 1 year, a year and a half was enough. Well, maybe I don't. It wasn't 2, but
yeah, we was bad. We were bad.
He said y'all didn't have the intelligence to run the defense.
No, look,
it was complicated.
They were confused like a mud, dog. Because he'll have like the front part running something else, the middle part running something else, the back part running something different, and that thing be all over the place. That thing be all over the place, bro. So
okay.
Right.
Well, what do you think about Rex?
I think it'd be good. I think they got. I told you they had some pretty good pieces on defense already in Denver. What I worry about is his way of coaching a little too outdated for the younger generation. You know, you can't talk to these young boys like you used to,
right?
So that'll be my worry with Rex.
Okay.
Like you said, Rex, like his daddy.
Yeah, that Buddy Ryan offense. You think that's outdated?
Yeah, you can't talk to these kids. Look, they gonna take rest days on you. You gonna talk to me like that? I'm gonna take a rest day.
He said, I'm gonna take a rest day. A rest, not a rest day. I thought you said a Rex day.
A rest day. Look.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he ain't been in the seat since 2016. When he was Buffalo's head coach. So you're saying it's been almost about 7-8 years at this point. Yeah, he's been.
And then they were struggling too when he was there.
Yeah. So you're saying that his defense, because it's been a while since he's been a defensive coordinator. He's been head coach for a while. So to bring him in as a defensive coordinator, I think his last year was that Baltimore championship year, 5-7.
Yeah.
But he had some
Hall of Famers on that thing.
He had some dogs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can he redo that? Can he bring it back?
I don't. You don't have the Ray Lewis's and the Ed Reeds of the league in the league no more, man. It's very
Sarah
Goose's. Like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man.
Now you were just saying that you thought that Denver had some pieces.
They got some pieces, but they got some hotheads. Okay. You know, Randy Gregory's and
y'all had him.
Yeah, we had him. Yeah, and he played like 5 games this year, maybe 6. You know, they don't take criticism. They don't take coaching like they used to. So you got to know how to talk to these young men.
Then at the same time, you got to bring in your own guys in order to receive, coaching.
Yeah. And his guys ain't here no more.
He said his guys ain't here.
Yeah. Like you said, when was the last time he's been a coach?
Yeah,
a coach. He was in 16, but a defensive coordinator, them boys ain't here no more. So who you got?
So let me ask you this. So how does a coach coming back to the league, how does he get to, and I know OG won't like me saying this, but how do you get to that status of Dan Quinn? Because I think Dan Quinn is one of the better guys that, right now, who's been a defensive coordinator, went to coach, back and can still do it. You know what I'm saying? To still
Right.
put together a decent defense. How do you get to that level?
The good thing about DQ is DQ stayed. He didn't leave the game. So
Okay, he didn't go to analyst. Okay.
yeah, he didn't go to analyst. So he still had a rapport with players. He still had his skins in the game. So when it was time for him to go from Seattle to Atlanta, he brought Seattle people from Atlanta. When he left Atlanta and came to the Cowboys, what did he do? He brought Atlanta people with him.
Yeah.
So
he plucked the best ones.
yeah. So he never had that drop off.
Yeah.
Of where now I think Rex Ryan is disconnected from his players because his players stopped. You know what I mean? After 16, them players are gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I think, man. Yeah, so yeah, it was Rob, Alvin. It was Rob. It wasn't Rex. We didn't have Rex. We had Rob. Yeah, Rob was the one killing us. Yeah. All right, man. I got a quick game before we get out, bro.
Me and you, or this just on me? Okay.
Yeah, me and you, man, and the TCY family, man. All right. So it's gonna be, hey, name this person.
All right, here we go.
All right, first couple, I'm gonna do stats. All right, and I'm gonna give you 3 names. And you tell me who this person is.
All right.
All right. We're gonna do passing yards. Or passing. All right, 4,438 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Is this Josh Allen, Jared Goff, or Joe Burrow?
How many yards did you have? You said 4,400. What?
438.
44. How many touchdowns?
29 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Is this Josh Allen, Jared Goff, or Joe Burrow?
I'm going with Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff is the right answer. Jared Goff is the right answer. Had a heck of a year. 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,438 yards.
I agree.
Burrow, Alvin said Josh, and Kamarie said Goff. Okay.
Yeah.
Kamarie. All right. Receiving. We're going to go receiving. 1,516 yards, 14 touchdowns. You got Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn.
I'm about to say, what?
I was reading this with AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. What up, ET?
Who was the first one?
AJ Brown.
How many touchdowns?
14 touchdowns. James Littlejohn says Hill.
Give me your list one more time.
You got
Hill, AJ Brown,
Tyreek Hill, and Devontae Adams.
I'm gonna go with AJ.
AJ Brown.
I think, yeah.
All right. What y'all got, TCY family? Eric Thorpe says Dan Quinn is a great assistant. He cannot operate as a head coach. Too much to focus on, but a great assistant. Sorry, head coach. Back to great assistant. All right. Alvin says Hill. James Littlejohn says Hill. You said AJ Brown. Anybody else want to jump in? Remus says Hill as well. All right. These numbers are of Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams. And they got rid of their quarterback.
Yeah. So did. Yeah.
Ain't that something? All right. These next few are, I'm gonna put photos, man. I'm gonna do some photos. We're gonna go to the NBA. All right.
Eric Thorne, welcome to the show. That's my first time seeing his name on here.
Yeah, he watches him. He's not on most of the time. He watches it, man.
That's what's up. Welcome to the show.
All right. So name this player here.
This one, this I got Eric Thorne, right?
Yeah, that's my dog, ET. Yeah, that's Eric. Okay. All right. What's this guy's name?
That's your boy. That's DK Metcalf, man. Look, why he got a Bucks uniform on? What's his name? Like DK.
It do like DK Metcalf.
Look, he got a Bucks uniform on. I don't know who that is.
The celebrity all-star MVP. DK Metcalf was.
Is that him for real?
No.
Oh, that's another Antetokounmpo.
That is another Antetokounmpo. That is.
It's the little brother.
That is Thanos. That is Thanos.
Okay.
All right.
Man, okay, that was good. Listen, when I tell you before you did it, the Antetokounmpo mama, I think it's 5 of them, man. And 3 of them in the league.
Yeah. The Greek freak brother. Okay. All right. They knew.
Yes.
All right. Who is this guy here, y'all?
Oh man.
So we talked about him
Is that the kid?
Last year. Coming out, actually a year before, coming out in the draft. James LeJohn says he don't know.
That's not the kid that was in the 3-point contest, was it?
No. But he wasn't at the All-Star game. I'm gonna put the picture back up. I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. AK-47 lookalike. Y'all remember AK-47?
Yeah. AK Kalishnikov won.
All right. Anybody else? Remus? James said he don't know.
Kobe Bryant.
All right. He's actually from Georgia, man. This kid is from Georgia.
Ooh, what's his name?
That is Walker Kessler.
Okay. Look, Remus with Kessler. Okay. Kessler. Okay.
Yep. Straight out of Woodward Academy.
Okay.
Academy. Went to Auburn. All right. Next one. Let's see if I got a good picture of this.
That's the same kid, eh? Oh, that's for the kid. It's the same dude. You got to give him a better picture than that.
You can't see the picture?
I can see it, but I'm just saying, like.
Who is this guy, y'all?
You play for the Kings?
Yeah.
You got it right.
You got it right. They call him a sharpshooter.
Is he?
That's what they call him.
Is that the kid that was in the 3-point contest? Look, I'm gonna keep saying, is that the dude? You pulling an OG right now. Well, you know how he be feeling when you just wearing all the questions out. He be like, I don't, and then he be giving up real quick. I don't really care. I don't do basketball. I don't. You be killing me with that right now.
That's why I figured I could do it because I knew OG wasn't here. All right. Anybody know who this is?
What college did he go to?
That's a great question.
Did he go? Is that Gonzaga kid?
Let me see. Let me see if I can find out what college he went to. Real fast. Let's see. He went to.
And how many years has he been in the league?
He's been in the league about 5 years.
5 years.
He went to Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
He been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he got drafted in 2018.
And the crazy part is the Kings balling this year a whole lot better than they did last year.
Balling.
I don't know who that kid is.
All right, that's Kevin Herter. That's the
3-point contest dude. Okay. Terrible in the 3-point contest. Okay.
That's the Hawks old player. That's the Hawks old.
That's Kevin Herter. Oh, that's Kevin Herter. Oh,
Kevin Herter. Yep. All right.
He look like a winner now.
Last guy.
All right. I know this kid. God, I know this kid's name.
Said Jay-Z.
Yeah, you look better than Jay-Z.
He said Greg Anthony's son.
Cole. Nah, that ain't Cole. It's Cole Anthony.
That
It
is
Cole Anthony.
Cole
I'm
Anthony.
saying, yeah, it is Cole. G Herbo.
Cole Anthony. That is correct answer. That's correct answer, man.
Yeah, Cole.
Oh, yeah. All right, that was it for my little game, man. That was it for my little game.
He said that was it for me. I had a game, man. Let me see if I still have my paperwork here. It'll be real quick. Wait a minute. You know what? All right.
The internet got me upstairs in the kitchen.
Okay, look, we're gonna do. All right, this is one I wanted to do for some time, but we didn't get a chance to do it. All right, so we're gonna do NFL stadiums in this capacity. All right, so I'll give you the number, and I'm gonna throw a few out there, and you tell me, what stadium we're talking about here. All right. So this stadium holds 82,500 fans. All right. East Coast. Let me see. What else can I give you?
You're not telling us the stadium? I mean,
huh?
I thought we got to pick the stadium?
Yeah. Well, you can give me the state. You can give me all the team,
82,000?
This stadium holds the most in the NFL. 82,500.
Most.
Huh?
Is that the most?
Why it ain't? Who got the most?
Cowboys?
No, y'all don't.
We hold 102,000.
Y'all hold 80,000.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do. Y'all don't hold. Y'all ain't no college stadium.
We hold 102,000.
No, y'all don't, bro. Y'all don't hold. What? Why would y'all need that many? Y'all don't have that many. Why would y'all? 100,000? What'd you say? What? 100? What?
Like 102,000.
No, y'all. That's LSU stadium.
It's like 101 point something. Yeah. Hold on, man. Hold on. What? AT&T Stadium. I think you might be looking at the old one.
No, I'm not. What old one? What y'all added the top to it? What y'all? No.
No.
What you do? Add the basement? Get the basement finished? No. He said y'all got the most. Y'all don't have the most. Y'all did when it was built.
Yeah.
It's two more stadiums that's bigger than y'all now.
Okay, look. So AT&T seats around 80,000 people, but reconfigured to hold around 100,000 seats.
What's the reconfigure? Where?
Making it the largest stadium.
Outside? Where y'all sitting at?
It expands to 105,000.
Where?
In the stadium. I know, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we outside the Cowboy extra 20 stacks. With 80 was right. You said when did y'all expand?
It's expandable to 105. So it can go up to 105,000.
But no, y'all regular seating is 80,000. We can expand too. Huh?
Regular seating, but we add them upstairs in the stadium.
I don't want to play with you no more. I don't even want. You know what? You messing it up. I want. Sorry, y'all. Listen, Mr. Expanded Basement. You know what? Look, we're gonna do regular seating outside y'all expansion.
It was the Cowboys. The Cowboys got the largest stadium.
Y'all don't. Okay, whatever. Right, so look, regular seating.
Who got the largest stadium?
MetLife Stadium. They share with the Giants and Jets.
MetLife?
Yes, 82.5.
MetLife don't hold more than the Cowboys. I've been to MetLife.
Listen, regular seating, not expanded, not putting people on the floor, not putting people on the TV and in the basement. None of that. When have y'all held that for the expanded? When did y'all have to do expanded seating?
For the college games, they go up to 100 like 2,000 for the college games. I want to say Tampa Bay's game, the opening game was 100,000. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look, I don't want to play this game no more because you don't messed up the stats. You don't messed up. Look, none of that. Regular seating
is a large NFL thing with a standard capacity of 82,000.
So you adding standing room and all that? What you adding on yours?
I just the largest stadium was. I don't know what you talking about.
Okay, Lambeau Field hold more than y'all supposed to be.
MetLife Stadium, that old small stadium, that is crazy.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, look, he ain't gonna be able to do this game because the Cowboys supposed to have the largest. Look, AT&T. Look, my wife even got AT&T is nice. I don't even know what you got that one from.
I don't know where she got that from either.
Yeah, that one's a little low, baby. That's real low. I ain't doing that bad. But okay. Anyway, I was gonna do that. We had to wait the OG get back, and we'll do.
I ain't gonna mess it up for you, man.
You done did it. Yeah, he did. It's cool. Cause look, you want to accept Cowboy Stadium not being the largest. For my first question. All right. All right. Well, let me go down to the bottom then. In the league, who has the smallest? With 61,500 seats.
That would probably be Chicago.
That is Soldier Field, correct. 61,500 Soldier Field. Now, let me ask you this. Who knows the oldest stadium in the league?
The oldest
stadium in the league at almost 40 years old.
Is it that's Lambeau, ain't it? Gotta be Lambeau. No.
Mm-mm. Nope.
At 40 years old.
Almost 40 years old. Nope, it ain't Lambeau. Lambeau, man, this is the new Lambeau Field here. Remember, they redid Lambeau.
They just added a section to it. They just expanded it a little bit. But it's still the same stadium.
I thought it changed. I thought it was different, but I mean, it's still not the oldest though.
Not the oldest.
No.
Canisius at fourth.
Yeah, I was about to say he killed him on that night.
They
hold 76,416 seats. This stadium here is the oldest. Give up?
Yeah. Is it New Orleans?
Arrowhead Stadium.
Arrowhead, okay.
Arrowhead has been there. Been one of the oldest. Remember they played their first Super Bowl at Arrowhead. Was it the first one? They were saying, yeah, but Arrowhead has been redone and fixed up, but Arrowhead ain't changed. It ain't went nowhere.
Okay. Interesting. They do got the Giants at the most capacity. I don't see how they did that.
Even again, Cowboys caught. Listen, we need to fix need more seating.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on. Why? Because we can get up to 100 and something thousand.
Why do I not see that? Why do I not see that y'all can get it to 100?
Let me see. How many times have?
So okay, look now. SoFi Stadium. It says here that SoFi. It says SoFi Stadium has the largest expandable capacity in the NFL as an NFL stadium. It can fit up to 1,240 spectators just by look. I'm just saying. It just says just beating out AT&T Stadium by 240. So y'all got an expandable at 100. That's what it said. 100, right at 100. And SoFi can expand 100 to 40.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, okay."
All right. Cowboy Stadium has second crowd of 100,000. More than 100,000 fans packed Cowboy Stadium for a game for the second time this season. A crowd of 100,621 was announced. That was on January 3rd, 2010.
What game was that? 2010.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the regular season opener against the New York Giants.
he says that disbelief. It's so funny. They're in disbelief. Yeah, he is, Al. But look, he got to go back to that 2010 when they packed the house out.
The Cowboys set an NFL record, season attendance record, with a crowd of 105,121 season that broke the previous mark of 103,467 between Arizona and San Francisco and Mexico City.
Mexico City, that ain't that Dallas Stadium though.
No, we
I'm talking about y'all game.
broke it. We broke it with 105,000.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, G had told G turned this game all around. You know, we appreciate him. You know, attending.
100,000 plus crowds at Cowboy Stadium include thousands of fans in standing room party plazas at either end of the stadium that has about 75,000 seats. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Look. Okay.
The NFL record game at the United States was 103,985 Super Bowl between the Steelers and in 1980.
Oh, G, where you at, buddy? Where you at?
Okay, man, I'm done. Hey, great show. Besides my internet being jacked up.
I know, right? So I know, right? Lord Jesus.
He says this is a new game.
He sure is. Look.
Oh, man. Hey, thank you, everybody out there on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, man. Episode 73, season 3 in the books. My dog, RC Remus Cromwell, James Littlejohn, Alvin Jameson, Eric Thornton, Rodney Littlejohn, Kanisha Davis, Crystal Wright, Kamarie White. Who else did I miss out here? I said my guy Eric Thornton.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
look, let me ask you real quick. You know the biggest college stadium?
The Rose Bowl. No, I don't think.
We'll say that. We'll let you do some homework. Michigan.
I want to say, hey, he want to leave it by saying G cannot beat me in 21. Hey, let's set it up. Let
me know. I want to see it. I'll take my meal. Bring a hoop. Bring one. Yeah, it is Michigan, James.
All right, man. Hey, we love y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We're trying to hold it down for the OG. So for the OG, for myself and my dog, Corey Davis, man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on a swivel and keep God first, baby. We are out. Peace.
I think we'll be without the OG on Wednesday also, but tune in, everybody. We're going to still keep it down and hold it down for them.
Yes, sir.